Hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel, The Lad Flick Show. Today we're diving deep into a crazy, creepy and comic movie of the year, Night of the Zoopocalypse. This animated horror comedy is something we don't see every day. A mix of Gremlins and Coraline, with a zombie apocalypse in a zoo. Sounds wild, right? So let's break it down. First things first, the story kicks off in Culpeper Zoo, where everything seems normal until it's not. A mysterious purple asteroid crashes into the zoo, landing in the bunny barn. Well, think again. One of the bunnies eats a chunk of this space rock, mutates into a monstrous zombie, and within minutes, the infection spreads like wildfire. Chaos erupts, animals turn into horrifying mutants, and survival becomes the only mission. In the middle of this madness, we meet our protagonist Gracie, a young, adventurous timber wolf voiced by Gabby Cosmates. She teams up with Dan, a gruff mountain lion played by David Harbour. But they're not alone. Their ragtag group of survivors includes Xavier, a snarky French lemur obsessed with horror movie tropes; Felix, a deceitful proboscis monkey who's always scheming; and Ash, a sarcastic, fast-talking ostrich who's too smart for his own good; Poot, a tiny but fearless pygmy hippo who steals every scene. This unlikely crew must fight their way through the infected zoo, avoiding grotesque zombie animals, and finding a way to escape before it's too late. What makes Night of the Zoopocalypse stand out is its balance between horror and comedy. The mutant animals are absolutely terrifying, gooey, slimy, and straight out of a nightmare. But at the same time, the movie doesn't take itself too seriously. The dialogue is packed with clever jokes, witty one-liners, and meta humor that reminds us this is still a fun and family-friendly horror flick. One of the best examples? Xavier, the movie-obsessed lemur, constantly predicting what's going to happen next, breaking the fourth wall in the funniest way possible. Visually, this movie is a feast for the eyes. The animation has that glossy, vibrant style, similar to Madagascar, but with an extra dose of dark, eerie lighting that adds to the tension. The transformation of the animals is both grotesque and fascinating. They look like alien-infested video game bosses, slick with goo and glowing with an unsettling aura. And let's not forget the zoo itself. It starts as a cheerful, family-friendly park, but slowly transforms into a post-apocalyptic battleground, complete with broken cages, eerie fog, and flickering lights. The sound design is another win for this film. Every growl, screech, and slimy squish adds to the horror factor. And the score? Absolute perfection. Composer Dan Levy nails the balance, switching between suspenseful, heart-pounding beats during chase sequences and light, whimsical tones in comedic moments. And, of course, the voice acting deserves a shootout. Gabby Cosmates as Gracie brings the right mix of bravery and vulnerability. David Harbour as Dan delivers that gruff but lovable energy. And let's not forget Christina Nova as Poot, who steals every scene with her adorable yet fearless personality. At 91 minutes, this movie doesn't waste a single second. The pacing is tight, energetic, and constantly engaging. From the moment the infection starts, we're thrown into the action with hardly any slow spots. And even during quieter moments, the film keeps us hooked with character interactions and humor. So is Night of the Zoopocalypse worth your time? Absolutely. It's a wild, fun, and visually stunning ride that brings something fresh to the animated horror genre. It delivers laughs, scares, and unforgettable moments, making it perfect for both kids and nostalgic horror fans. If you love movies like Coraline, Paranorman, or Monster House, this is definitely a must-watch. So that's it for today's my spoiler-free review of the movie Night of the Zoopocalypse. What do you think? Are you excited to see this movie? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's chat about it. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Lad Flick Show.